welcome to our last instalment as the informative panel.
We have gone through the recommended changes for our Constitution. Shade will explain exactly how this can be
To
achieved.
change the Constitution, there needs to be a referendum.
So, what is a referendum and how does it work?
A referendum is a public vote on whether to change the Constitution. Section 128 of the Constitution gives us directions on how and when changes can be passed into law. There can be social or machinery referendums. Since Federation, there have been 44 proposals with only 8 succeeding at a referendum.
So why are referendums sometimes unsuccessful?
There are many reasons why a referendum might be unsuccessful. Here are some factors that lead to a more successful referendum. Likewise, Professor George Williams argued that for a referendum regarding Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders to succeed, the processes must be based on 5 pillars, and Paul Kildea suggested 4 elements for popular engagement. One of the main points I'm trying to get across is, how can people vote on something if they are not given advice and educated in the matter before them? It makes people want to play it safe and leave things as they are. An example would be the 1999 Republic referendum, where voters found it difficult to comprehend the nature of the changes which might happen under a republic.
So education doesn't always happen then?
Yes and no. Some failures are due to the public opinion, while others show a clear lack of communication between political parties and voters. An example may be that of 1911 and 1913, where the ALP put 8 questions to referendum but none of the amendments were ratified. But in 1988, the parliamentary terms referendum effectively dealt with 5 separate matters. Another thing to think about is that the referendum has never succeeded to date without the Prime Minister's support. A successful referendum needs to be a top priority of the government, which is why public education and other considerations are so important. The panel doesn't believe there can be a successful referendum regarding sovereignty at this time, but concluded that options presented are capable of being taken to referendum and passing if they are all part of the same proposal.
We leave you now with a quote from Mick Gooder, the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander Social Justice Commissioner. If Australians were aware that their constitution did not protect its citizens from discrimination, the nation would take collective action to bring about reform to enshrine the principles of non-discrimination and equality.